Going on to you, Cancer Craft. So you have the Ten of Swords, the Lovers, and the World. A lot of Capricorn energy in this one. In this reading, you have the World and you have the Devil card. I'm skipping some cards, but yeah. So a lot of the opposite energy here. So the Ten of Swords, the Lovers. Wow. Okay. So the Ten of Swords and Lovers, right? The World really is about how a lot of you Cancer Crabs are gatekeeping your own self-respect and your own happiness. You Cancer Crabs could be single. You Cancer Crabs could be getting to know other people. But you Cancers really just want to pay attention to yourself. Yeah, you Cancer Crabs may have people that are interested, but I don't necessarily see that you Cancer Crabs really want to be with anybody to say that you really want to be tied down to anybody. The reason why it is that I'm saying that in the first place is because a lot of you Cancers really want to, like I said, protect yourself. The Ten of Swords represents the betrayal that a lot of you Cancer Crabs have experienced in the past. And even when you tried to do right, it devolved into a place where the person didn't respect you. And a lot of you Cancer Crabs understand how awful that is, you know, to try your hardest to actually be with somebody and they really don't want to be with you, not long term. And then the Lovers is about how you love them, you like them, right? You thought that the two of you, you thought it was you and them forever. But at the same time, right, the World is about how, but you're safeguarding yourself. You are protecting yourself. You're paying attention to how, you know, a lot of things don't last forever. And especially today when you're trying to do the right thing, a lot of things don't really last forever. And a lot of you Cancer Crabs understand that now. The Ten of Cups now is about how it is. The Ten of Cups and the Queen of Wands represents how it is that a lot of people can switch up and they can tell you that they are about something, but then they're not. In action, they are not. In words, they are, but in action, they are not. Their words and their actions really don't match up. This is why it is I tell you Cancers and any of the zodiac signs that are watching, right? Any other zodiac sign that's watching, you can't just watch it what it is that they do. You have to also pay attention to what they're saying and what they're doing. Because you pay attention only to what a person is doing, that could be misleading too. Because a person can do right by you, then do wrong by you, and then the next thing you Cancer Crabs know, y'all are like, well, what exactly was going on? You thought that this person had your best interest in mind. They were doing right by you up until this point. Now all of a sudden, and then they switch up and then they go, well, I never told you that I was looking out for you. We never had this discussion. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what the friends with benefits are about. This is how a lot of people, Cancer Crabs, get themselves into a friends with benefit situation. You know why? Because when they get themselves into a friends with benefit situation, a person can treat them well, take them to eat, even though I do not think that people should be doing that. I think you kind of crossing boundaries between relationships and friends with benefits. But a person can take you out to eat and take you there and hang out with you, and then then when you ask them, okay, well, we're not really together, we're just friends with benefits, but they can do everything that they possibly could with you in a relationship and stuff like this, right? Take you out to eat, pay for the dinner, even have that romantic fun come over to your house, hang out with you for the, you know, weirdo stuff. And you'll be asking yourself, like, what exactly is going on, right? This is why it is that I say you want to pay attention to what a person says and what they do. Because a person can do all of that and still not be in a real relationship with you. You'll go ahead and ask them, okay, well, what are we? They'll be like, oh, well, we're in a friends with benefits situation. But then they doing almost everything that they supposed to be doing in a relationship, right? The two of you are hanging out, y'all are kicking it with one another. It's just that the relationship, the interaction that the two of you have has no future like that. There is no white picket fence with a house and 2.5 children. You understand? So the star card now is about how I see that some people want that. I slow down. I see that some people may want that for you, Cancer crabs, from you, where they like you, and I see that you, Cancer crabs, are still looking for this. This is the ideal. You want a relationship to be not transactional. It's a relationship that works where the two of you want to do things for each other because of the generosity of your own heart. It's not about what has this person done for me lately. It's not transactional in that sense. It's not transactional at all, right? You're not transactional with your family members. When two people are in a relationship long enough, they are considered family. So if it's transactional, you see what I'm saying? Like family is deeper. It's a deeper bond than that. That's what I'm trying to say. So ideally, you Cancer crabs would want that. But I just see that a lot of you are adapting to the times. You Cancer crabs are like, look, you want a relationship, but people can't be taken seriously because they're not trustworthy. So then you have the Devil card, like I was talking about, and the Judgment. This is where the shame in language comes into place. Oh, and you Cancer crabs, probably you're hearing it now. Like you're going out on these dates, right? Or you're hanging out with people, but you're thinking strategically, right? Because people are out here trying to run a game, and you Cancer crabs see it for what it is, that they're running game. You're not going to be wasting your time on individuals that want you to pay for everything. And, you know, they're judging you. And this is what they're judging you to be. They're looking at you like you Cancer crabs are the devil. Like, you know, something's wrong with you. Shame in language. Oh, you should feel bad. They're not entitled to your money. They're not entitled to your attention. They're not entitled to those things. That only, see, the entitlement comes from when they put in years of hard work. Now you have leverage. Entitlement comes with leverage. Meaning what? Meaning if this person was your husband, wife, person that you're in a relationship with, significant other is what I'm trying to say, right? Romantic, non-transactional significant other. And they're looking out for you, right? And they do things from the kindness of their heart, not because they're keeping score, they're counting, but because they doing it because they have a generous heart. Now they have leverage because now they do have entitlement. They do, because they've been in a relationship with you for a little while. They're generous. They're looking out for you. They're loyal to you. Now you're benefiting from them. Now, right? They do have entitlement. Now you know, in that position, you can't say, well, oh, what's going on? You see what I'm saying? So you have people that you may go out with or hang out with, or you may have hung out with recently, and they're already putting on the shame in language. And the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands is about you Cancer crabs is like, you Cancer crabs, just You was cool on that. Like, nah, you were cool on that. Y'all just went along and did y'all thing. Y'all just stopped talking to them and essentially just didn't even want them to know what was going on with you. You just ghosted them because, you know, you Cancer crowds is like, nah, for them to be coming off this transactionally, like they're losing something. Like they had to come out and pay for something. Like maybe they did, but you know, you were bringing benefit to them. So it's not like it's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you were wasting their time. So let's clarify the Knight of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Empress. Knight of Wands. Fool. The Lovers. I got to get some more lights up in here too. I'm trying to get more lights. But anyway, the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. Yeah, because you Cancer crabs have things that you've got going on too. You know, this sense of entitlement that this person had to your money on this date, that's a whole dub. That's a dub. That's a dub. The Nine of Swords, the Fool, you don't want anything to do with them. You don't want anything to do with anybody that will waste your time. The Lovers, because love is a two-way street. How is this person going to be entitled to what you had? Your body, you're this, you that, you're this, right? And they're not bringing a whole lot to the table. And a lot of you Cancer crabs see that, and that's why a lot of you are choosing to stay away.